Hi, I'm Jim with JD's Best Gluten-Free Pizza, and we're talking about our gluten-free pizza dough that's now available in Stop & Shop throughout the Northeast and Giant. And what I'm going to show you today is an application where we can make breadsticks with the pizza dough. So we're going to take our pan. I'm getting a foil pan on this one, and again I'm using my Crisco on the bottom so that the dough will adhere. I'm going to take this dough, I take out of the bag, I put in a dish, and I let it sit overnight, or if I thaw it during the day, I let it go till it's cold. You really don't want it at total room temperature. So I'm going to take my dough for my breadsticks, and I'm just going to spread it out here. And I'm going to try to leave it a little thick, but not too thick. So I would say if you go about 3/8 of an inch, just under ½ an inch with the dough. Now with the breadsticks, what I'm going to do after I get it shaped is I'm going to let this rise a little bit before I bake it, so that they'll come up and they'll be a little spongier when you cook them. So at this point, I have the dough ready, and I'm just going to, usually I put my stove on, I let the stove heat up, and then I can put this right on top of the stove, and then it'll continue to rise for maybe 15 or 20 minutes on top of the stove. To review, I greased the bottom of the pan with Crisco, I spread the dough out, I put this on top of the stove that I had on to 350 to let the dough rise a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just so it gets a little bit of risen. Now I'm going to take a pizza cutter, and I'm going to cut the dough into strips. I'm going to take my olive oil and a brush and paint the olive oil right onto the breadsticks. And then I'm going to finish this with some garlic salt. I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to put a little extra, but you can season that to your likings. Now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for approximately 10 to 12 minutes, or until they're golden brown. So you just have to check them. I let my breadsticks cook at 375 for about 15 minutes. And here you see how they come out. And the only thing about these is if you want them to be just a little bit taller and a little bit spongier, just let them rise a little bit more. So the more you let them rise, the little bit thicker they'll be. And here you are for you to enjoy.